All right, everybody, welcome to the Best Family Homestead. And I'm shooting my intro after the fact, but I just want to give y'all a warning. This video's pretty long, but I think extremely satisfying. I know I'm extremely satisfied because I'm done. But if you stick with it and watch the whole thing, I think you'll like it. And wow, I'm tired. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna start out for just the first couple minutes, 3 minutes. They're just gonna be little bitty clips from where I started at the beginning. So I'll keep that nice and short. But that way, when we get to the end, you can really appreciate how much I've done up here, and you can go back and watch the other videos on your own. Go crazy. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Best Family Homestead. Finally getting out here to an earliest start, about 8:30 or so, and the hounds are still enjoying their pen there. Here comes Chicken. What you doing, Chicken? What you doing, Chicken? So they are liking it, and we're going to finish this thing up today. So round up a couple little things. Be easier, I think, to go ahead and weed eat and mow a little bit before I get started, and then we're going to get all of our fun part done, all of our logs on the front, and get our wire and our stakes put in and call it a project. Never thought this day would come. All right, well, might as well get to it. And I see something cool. Hey, not quite. Almost, so close. They're almost ripe. And I'm gonna have some good sandwich tomatoes soon. So, lots of good things today. Alrighty, let me finish rounding up everything for today and we'll get started. All right, so I've got my cattle panel trimmed, and the other thing I did was I've got a hole here and I've got some carriage bolts. So I want to make sure this drill bit's right, nice and snug. Yep. All right, let me get my hammer here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get a longer one for this big knot right here, because I got one you saw me struggling to take out that was, I got one that was about an inch shorter on accident, and had to drive it and spin it out. but I can already feel that helped a lot. And it pulled everything back up nice and tight. So if I get 1 or 2 right there in the center, should be good. So now we can get started back on our cattle panel. All right, so we're gonna get around to doing something I've been meaning to do for years. Well, not years, but 5-7 months. So this privet here I'd left in the yard just for the dogs to have a little extra shade. But then I built or transformed the smokehouse into the dog Hotel California. Well, besides a little bit of trash that I gotta get up now, I think that was worth an hour's worth of work. Yeah, so these two are going to sit here for a minute. I'm about to put some surrender on that big old pile. I hate those things. This just means I'm definitely going to get tore up. Okay, I think that's about as far as I'm gonna be able to go. Some of this stuff is just way too thick and heavy to try and use. Like this piece, trust me, I can tell by trying to pick it up, that's long leaf. You can see that piece must have been something that had issues on the sawmill because it's massive. So there's not really going to be much using that piece. This is a nice piece of oak. I think this is from the old bird farm. So this we will use to make a bench. This is the other piece of long leaf over here, which will be used to make a bench because it's going to be real pretty, or make something. And if this one isn't too shot, which I don't think it is, I think I can finish up the surface for a bench or some kind of rustic project. That's pecan. And I've got another. This is just old pine, but you can see that had a big taper and it's ridiculously massive, so I can't use that. The good news is I'm going to the mountain farm next week for a couple of days, help my dad drop a big spruce pine, and so I can probably get some from him. Now I think looking here, if I cut that one down, this is a piece of long leaf. Ooh, look at that. Hey, you little scorpion. Not scared of scorpions, but I'm not gonna go chasing them. 1, 2. Yeah, I've got enough for one more. I've got enough for one more. I think I can, even though this one's huge, I think I can make this one work if I go the other way. All right, well, I'm gonna set those 3 out because, of course, I've only got 2 screws left anyway. All right, well, that's done. And now, I said, I'm gonna finish everything I can on this. This is it. So now I'm going to go walk around and drop T-posts and grab the T-post driver and the clips and put the T-posts in. And I think I'm gonna put the T-posts in and then see how that works. I might not worry about the live wire right now because they haven't even offered to try and dig out. So if I get the T-posts around this to tighten it all up and bring the wire down close to the ground, I may get away with not even having to need it. And that would be great. All right, so here we go, carrying T-posts around. And I could use the tractor for this, but the dog's right here and having a blast, so I'm not going to put them back in. every time. That's always when it happens. All right, everybody. Well, here's the finished product. So close, but I'll get some more wood. This view from where we started to what it looks like now, I think is pretty decent. Much better. Obviously not perfect. Still a lot of little stuff to kind of do and whatnot, but I'm telling you what, for right now, this project's done. I'll probably get those cutoffs up, but yeah, this project is finished for at least a couple weeks. I'll finish some of the little odds and ends up when I need a break from working on the shop, because cleaning up my shop, come on guys, cleaning up my shop and organizing everything is going to be even bigger undertaking than this. So we got pretty much all our logs up. I gotta come get my bucket. There's a little bit of trash and stuff I gotta pick up. I'll do that in just a few minutes, but I'm almost out of time on my card. And this is the second one I've done. I've shot like 6 hours of footage today. So went in with the little weed eater, or the hedge clipper, white doodad head, whatever that's called. Able to knock down a little bit more stuff. You know, gotta pick up some more brush and this, that, the other, but I think that is one heck of a transformation. And I can't believe how much difference taking that big privet down made. I mean, just crazy. So I'll let the other two ding-a-lings out. I'm gonna turn this off while I do to save time. All right, so making Rumley out. How's it? Yep, I can live with that. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. I know that this was a pretty long video, so if you made it all the way, yes, my latch is still one of those things that I've got to fix or make, but for the time being, that will work. All right, as I was saying, those was a pretty long video, so if you made it to this point, thanks for watching. I think it was worth it. I feel a lot better now. So just a little bit of cleanup, take me a little bit in the morning, get all the tools rounded up, get the bucket out of the back. Mimi, knock it off. And that will be all that will happen back here for a while, besides mowing. All right, everybody, have a nice night.